Aburuboya, Aburubo Sheshe, to all my viewers on YouTube, this is Iworio Gunda, again with another video. I'm trying to bang them all out as fast as I can. Somebody actually asked me a very good question. They said, Aluo, what is Elah? Can you please make a video on what Elah is? Well, I'm no scholar. I'm just a humble awo trying to learn like the next man. The only one who knows is Orumila himself. He is the true Bawalawo, the father of all the secrets. I am just an awo trying to learn from our master. But Elah is what you can call, like in Hebrew, what they say, Ruach HaKadosh, the Holy Spirit, or the Spirit of Ifa, the Spirit that Olodumare has put here to enlighten us, to assist us. People don't understand the importance of Elah. You know, Elah is very important. Every morning I salute Elah. Every morning. It's very, very, very important to me that I salute Elah. I salute my Ifa. I salute my Orishas. I salute my Eguns. I salute all the Aluos that came before me from my lineage. I salute my Aluo, my Ajugbon. But Elah, like I was saying, is the power that is believed to be equivalent to the Holy Spirit, but in Ifa. That's and no one really talks about this. No one knows, oh, what's Elah? And you have to understand, if you are practicing Orisha worship, people say, oh, well, I went to Cuba and I received my Orisha, I received Chango, Yemaya, Ochun, Obatala. They give you a good amount of Orishas when you make Santo. And in Yoruba land, you only get one, and that's your Santo that got crowned, your Orisha that got crowned. It varies in different ilays, but the thing is, when you learn how to master that one Orisha, not master, I can't say master, forgive me, but when you learn how to do the Orikis, what's an Oriki? An Oriki is a praise poem that is used to invoke that Orisha. Just like when you're invoking Elegua, Elegua mopio, Elegua mopio, Elegua mopio, and then you say maybe a little oriki or a praise poem for Elegua. Elegbara is his real name in Yoruba land, but they cut it to Elegua. Maybe Elegbara was too rough back then to roll off the tongue, I don't know. But you have to learn the orikis, you have to learn the do's, the don'ts, the taboos, everything of that certain orisha. How to take care of that orisha, how you make an orisha to give out to somebody on Adimu. You have to learn lots of things before, it's different, But if you're practicing orisha worship, you have to understand that this all came from Yoruba land. And Yoruba land, there was the Awo, and then there was the Babalosha. Babalosha being Santero, or Ialosha, Santera. So it all came from one religion. It wasn't separate. We all have our functions to do in a house, just like the dad goes out and work, mom cleans, the kid goes to school. They all have a certain part to fulfill that unit to make it a working family. But in traditionally Orisha worship, now it's made it to where it's Santeria is one thing and Ifa is another thing. When in all reality, it branches from the same thing. So for you people who are wanting to study Orisha worship, it's very important that you investigate these things. Know what you're studying. Know why you're studying it. Don't just study something because some man tells you something. There's actually a passage in the Quran that says they only know what their forefathers have taught them. And that's because it's true. You ask people, now, why are you a Christian? Oh, I don't know. My grandma was a Christian. My mom, it's what's done in our family. But know why you are what you are. I could speak all these good things to you, but go and study them, investigate them, and know what you want to do with yourself. You don't want to get initiated in traditional Ifa and not like it, and then, end up for jumping from house to house to house, you know. That's why I stress the fact so much that when you're doing this, you have to find a good teacher, good teacher, good teacher. Someone who is going to be there with you and teach you proper Ifa. Not sit there and try to juice you for every dollar you have and try to do juju on you as soon as you stop giving them money, or that's not Ifa. That is not Santeria. That is bullshit. That is a crook, a con artist. That person should be on the streets, a thug life. That's not this. This is a spiritual faith, and it's spiritualism. So for those people out there who are wanting to learn, be sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. And don't just say, oh, understand, track down the roots first. You got to do some CSI work here. You can't just say, oh, I'm doing it because I ran into a Cuban Santero or a Cuban Babalao or an African Babalao or whatever. Know where the religion comes from. Just like Judaism. It was, founded in the Middle East. You know the story. Yeah, now there's Jews over here, but their home is in Israel. Just like Muslims, their home is in Mecca. That's where their heart, the pumping of their faith. Just like the Vatican is to Catholics, what Yoruba land is to Babalaos and Santeros. It originated there. So you got to understand the roots and the history of it, and understand everything, and then able to calculate it, and then make your own choice whether you want to practice lukumi or traditional. It's up to you. But don't go into something not knowing what you're doing. A lot of us have done that, and then, but it's trial and error. I'm just trying to save you trial and error. So, Aburuboya, Aburubo Sheshe, for the question that was, what is Ela? Ela is the spirit of Ifa. Burubo Sheshe.